realize that I'm the last presentation between you and cocktails, so I will do my best to make this as entertaining as possible. So today I'm going to take about 20 minutes to provide an introduction to Blueprint certification, share some information around the value of our program, walk through the learner journey as we see and created it for certification preparation, and also go through some of the offerings that we have. And then hopefully, if you have any questions, if time allows, we'll answer those questions for you. So again, thank you so much for everyone for inviting us to join the discussion today. I'm thoroughly impressed with how all this has gone down. What a way to pivot and change the world in such short time. So as mentioned, I'm Kristen Beck. I'm the Learning Portfolio Manager for Blueprint. And I'm here today to just talk you through Blueprint and certification. So essentially, Facebook is designed to help people and businesses market more effectively on our platforms, whether that's Instagram or Facebook, Messenger. It consists of free online courses and videos that you can leverage that really allows you to learn at your own pace. So to access these resources, all you really need is a personal Facebook account. The certification is the highest level of accreditation that Facebook provides and recognizes in the industry. So becoming Blueprint certified helps people distinguish themselves as highly credible in their knowledge around Facebook products and their services that are offered. It enables certified professionals to signal to clients and employees that they have advanced level skill sets, and allows for businesses to identify top talent. So as you can see from the badges listed here, our portfolio currently consists of 8 certifications ranging from the associate level to the professional level, with calling out 3 specifically that are focused on more the technical side, which is intended for developers, the developer audience. And we'll get into a little bit more detail in a moment, but for the time being, exams are currently offered in several languages, and depending upon the certification, it can be taken online at your home, or at a Pearson testing center, which is globally available around the world, of course, pending any closures due to the current pandemic. The Blueprint team partners with third-party testing companies to ensure that our exams are legally defensible and psychometrically sound. So when you pass and you earn one of these badges on the screen, it's representative of the rigor that actually went into the exam prep and marks you as a certified individual. Our exams are formatted in a multiple choice format with a passing grade of 700 out of 1,000. There are fees associated with these, which are up to as high as 150 USD, which is determined based on our partnership with our testing partner. So we're not making the charge. It's really we're at the mercy of the test provider. So recognizing that there's not only an investment, a monetary investment with the fee, but the time that goes into the preparation, you could be asking yourself, why would this be valuable to me? So I'm going to walk you through a little bit of that. We look at Blueprint certification as a way for you to set yourself apart. So for employers, it's a way to acquire new talent and new business. It's a way to develop that talent for your organization and retain that talent for your organization. At an individual level, we look at it as a way to obtain employment and a way to stay employed and potentially get promoted. And then for clients, we see it as a way of having someone who's professionally certified managing your account to maintain these efficiencies, spending your budgets optimally and measuring those outcomes in a meaningful way that can achieve your business goals. So we did a little bit of research with our internal data science team and found a correlated study for specifically our media buying and media planning certifications that showed some directional proficiencies in achieving campaign efficiencies with use of product adoption. So basically what we saw was that some certified users showed 11% year-over-year growth in efficient spend, which is basically saying that they got bigger bang for their buck when these certified individuals were actually managing these accounts. And in a similar study with Kantar, when we were looking at the value of the Blueprint certification, we saw that the biggest impact for programs and professionals are in building confidence through these insights and expertise. Our study with Kantar showed that certified individuals at media agencies showed emotional confidence, functional expertise, and practical productivity efficiency. So basically, the more executional the job function, the bigger impact on the day to day, on productivity and efficiency. And the certified people left more confident when they had taken a course and are more inclined to participate in broader agency conversations specific to their area of expertise. So it's all about that confidence, and they see that people actually come to them as the residential experts. So now that I've hopefully piqued your interest ever so slightly in becoming certified, I will briefly go over the various ways in which you can prepare for exams. And we have designed and created free training materials to help you familiarize yourself with exam content. So our certification, with the exception calling out right now, the marketing developer, advanced marketing developer, and API developer, which I'll touch on a little bit later, are aligned with three main resources to help you prepare for the exams, which consist of practice tests, study guides, and online courses. All of these materials are free and exclusively built to prepare people for their exams. And depending upon how familiar you are with the content for the certification, it would be my recommendation for you to start with our 30 question practice test, which is designed to really be reflective of the content and difficulty of those exams. And after you take the practice test, it will identify areas on the exam that you might need a little bit more extra time dedicated to studying on specific topics, which could be then supplemented by the online courses or the downloadable study guides for your reference at anywhere, anytime. And here's where I usually make a plug of, our study guides. You could use it on your commute to work, but obviously everyone's days are a little bit different. So unless you have a commute that's longer than going from your bedroom to your kitchen, I would say the main takeaway is that you can use the study materials at your own convenience. So, and just one quick call out, if you have any questions around the exam material or the preparation material, we have dedicated blueprint support that can be reached at www.facebook.com/blueprint support. So prior to any kind of exam preparation, you're probably going to want to know more about which of our 8 certifications would be best suited for you. So, and one quick spoiler alert, we're going to be discussing 8 today, but we're about to launch our 9th certification in October that's specifically aimed towards the community management audience. So be on the lookout for that around October. And keep it in mind for all of your content strategists and your community managers, social media teams. But for now, I'm just going to go a little bit deeper on the 8 certifications we have today. And all this information will be readily available for you on Blueprint's website, which is facebook.com/business/learn. So starting with our foundational level certification, it's the Digital Marketing Associate certification. It's designed for entry-level marketers, which covers, again, like that foundational level content around Facebook and Instagram and Messenger. It covers topics such as defining the value of Facebook and how to establish a business presence on these platforms. It goes into some of the advertising fundamentals, and also like more of the nuances of creating and managing ads from a recognition kind of level, not so much the hands-on. But it's offered in traditional Chinese, English, French, German, Korean, Portuguese, Spanish, and is valid for 2 years. So basically, you maintain the certification, you have to retake the exam after 2 years' time. Next on our list of certifications is our media planning professional certification. It's recommended, it was built and recommended for people who have a year experience in leveraging appropriate campaign objectives and tools and measurements against intended marketing strategies. So this is a professional level certification covering the ability to design media strategies that are tied to marketing plans. It covers topics such as analyzing advertisers' needs to propose a media plan, evaluate learnings and insights to incorporate into those plans, constructing media recommendations, examining campaign performance to influence future plans. And it's sister certification is the media buying certification. So this is it's another professional level exam that covers more of the management side of Facebook campaigns to reach business goals. So similarly to planning, the buying exam strongly recommends, but not requires, that people who take this have more hands-on experience with our platforms. It covers topics such as understanding that media plan that we just discussed, building and managing campaigns, building and optimizing campaigns, measuring and reporting campaigns. Um, Both of these certifications are offered in simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, English, French, German, Korean, Japanese, Portuguese, and Spanish, last but not least. Um, these exams or these certifications rather, are valid for only 1 year. So to maintain that certification status, you have to opt to either retake the full exam after your certificate before your certification expires, or we have an option to take a lighter weight version of this, which is called certification refresh, which is a mandatory e-learning followed by a 20-question assessment. So that refresh is really only available to candidates every other year. So after every year, if you want to maintain that certification, you will have to take the certification exam itself. We have one newer certification, and I say newer as it was probably launched back in March. It's our Creative Strategy Professional Certification, and it recognizes advanced comprehension and strategic application of mobile fundamentals on Facebook's apps and services. So it's recommended for this audience that people have at least 6 months experience in a creative agency role, such as a strategist, an account planner, or account manager. And topics that are covered on this exam are inclusive of mobile fundamentals, interpreting research and insights, developing a brief, and evaluation and measurement of campaigns from a creative strategy standpoint. And this exam is offered in English, German, Spanish, Portuguese, and soon to be Japanese and French. Like the media exams, this certification is valid for 1 year, and the only opportunity to maintain that certification is to retake the exam themselves. Our other newer certification that launched earlier this year is our Marketing Science Professional Certification. And this certification recognizes advanced level competency in utilizing data and insights and measurement to make informed marketing decisions and recommendations. Full disclosure, this exam is not for the faint of heart. It's been shown to be one of our more difficult exams so far, but we would love to get more feedback on it. So it's recommended that you have at least 3 years of career experience consulting on measurement strategies and executing research with a background in statistics. So it covers topics such as assessing and reconciling business KPIs and measurement approaches, hypothesizing and determining a variable for testing, recommending measurement solutions, performing an analysis, generating insights, and then making data-driven recommendations. This exam is offered in English, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, and German. It is also valid for 1 year and is required for people to take and retake and pass the exam to maintain the certification status. So the next 3 certifications, as alluded to earlier, were built more for the technical side of things. So I'll start with the Marketing Developer Certification, which it was built for. Actually, the next 3 certifications were intended and built for software developers, technical integrators, tech consultants, and solutions architects. But specifically, this Marketing Developer Certification is a professional level exam that covers the technical implementation of marketing solutions, so the Facebook pixel, standard events, custom conversions, etc. For this exam and the following, it's required that people also take a coding exercise. So it's a 2-parter, so you have to take the multiple choice certification exam as well as this coding exercise in order to obtain the certification. So here's where I also wanted to address that The exam preparation resources for the developer certifications are a little bit different. As you could probably guess, they're more technical in nature. So some of the training materials would not be as useful for the exams. So we don't have that. We don't have the same similar structure like a study guide, but we do have developer documentation that we use as a resource and practice tests to help you prepare. So once you obtain your marketing developer certification, you can qualify for the advanced marketing developer certification. So this one it's around the technical implementation of advanced vertical specific solutions. So this one is also need to take a coding exercise and then pass the multiple choice exam. But a requirement prior to even being considered to take this, you'll have to pass the marketing developer exam. And both of these, actually all three of these, are only offered in English at this time. So last but not least, we have our API developer certification, which is another professional level exam that is built for configuring and troubleshooting marketing API integrations. It covers content such as setting up infrastructure by configuring assets and permissions, creating app review submission and data sources, and advising clients on integrations to create an app review submission. You'll need to be able to write code to transform accepted formats and data, read ad performance data and verify uploads, and also be able to troubleshoot diagnostic errors and code and prepare data. So much like the advanced marketing developer, the requirements are, again, passing that original marketing developer cert exam, passing a coding exercise, and passing the multiple choice exam. So those are our 8 certifications in a nutshell. But I think after you get once you find out, now that you know what you want to do to prepare, you probably have a good idea of what certification might be right for you if you're interested. And after you study, then what do? You brag about it. You position yourself as a leader in your field once you earn your badge, and add it to your LinkedIn profile or your email signature. Put it in your Twitter feed. Add it to your Facebook page. Just continue to promote yourself and get your name out there. And then we also really encourage you to continue your education by taking Blueprint courses, which you can sign up for. With our Facebook Blueprint newsletter at facebook.com/blueprint, and opt in for news at your fingertips. So thank you for listening so patiently while I just threw a boatload of information your way, but I would like to offer up time for Q&A in our remaining minutes.
Hear me. I know that I am live. We are live on the screen at the moment, but we do have some questions. So if you can hear me or see me, Kristen, first question I've got for you is, can you take the online exams at any time?
Yes. So thanks for the question, Emma, and thanks, Lucy, for chiming in. Yes, you can. The good thing about taking the exams online is that you can schedule it any time of the day or night. We have proctors available 24 hours a day based on where you're located.
Fantastic. So Marianne can't hear me, so I guess the AV will have to pass this along. Dylan wants to know, he was looking at Blueprint yesterday, and hopefully this is going to have a lot of info. If there are any links which we need, will you be able to post them in here? Yeah, we'll post all the links in here, Dylan, don't worry, to all of the different Blueprint certifications. He also says, are there any requirements? I know the certification in some platforms need degrees. Can anyone just take Facebook Blueprint exams?
Yeah, so there are no additional requirements for our certifications apart from just the coding exercises with the more technical certifications, as well as you need to take the marketing developer before you take the advanced, before you take the API developer. So other than that, anyone can become Blueprint certified as long as they take and pass the exam.
Fantastic. And Giselle wants to know, is there a cost to getting certified, or are the certifications free?
So there is an exam fee that ranges up to 150 USD. and that is per exam. So if you do have to, let's say you don't pass the first time and you have to retake it, you have to pay per each exam.
Okay, fantastic. And I have a question for you. So, where can people go right now to learn? Everybody's saying thanks so much, excellent. Thank you, Kristen. This is really helpful. I know there's so many of you that want to get certified. I know that you've seen some of your peers sharing their badges around. I'm just working on it as well, and I'm a Facebook Blueprint lead trainer as well. And I just love Blueprint. I think it's the best thing ever. So I'm a big fan. Everybody should go learning, especially marketers, get their exams. And yeah, I just wanted to say that, Kristen, I think it's absolutely amazing, all of the work that you've done to make the platform so intuitive and so good. Fantastic. Nicola, we just answered that question. Does it cost to take the exams? It's up to $150 US for the exam, but all of the training is free.
Correct.
Training is free. Thank you very much, Kristen. I really appreciate you coming to do this. I know it's virtual. Hopefully next year it will be in person. You can come to London and do it in front of our London audience and speak in front of our audience if they let you come.
Oh, I would love that. Thank you.
That would be amazing. But please feel free to ask Kristen any questions. Where can people go if they want to get more information?
Sure. If you want more information on the certification, just go to facebook.com/blueprint. And of course, you can always reach out to me via the app. This is such a snazzy app. I appreciate everyone's time, and I'll happily get back to you as soon as I can. But thank you.
Amazing. Kristen, thank you so much again. Really appreciate your time. Always loved hearing from you. Always love hearing you answer everybody's questions. So thank you.
Sure. Enjoy happy hour.
Thank you. We will do. Let's give Kristen a round of applause as though this was the real Social Day stage, and say thank you very much. We'll catch up with you soon. Thank you, Kristen.
Bye-bye. Thank you.